Hey everybody, so it's Sparrow. Welcome back to my channel, and I know I've been gone for a while, and technically this video was filmed after subculture editing, and I'm still not done with it as of 8/31/17. Not done. Sorry, it's not on purpose, I swear. I zoomed in a little too much, but it's okay. I'm gonna try to edit this basically by turning the camera on and off so I don't have to do a lot of editing. But this is something that just came in today, and I wanted to get it out because guess the fuck what? I've been waiting for this thing, and I thought it really wasn't coming in the mail. This is the Ordinary Colors Serum Foundation in 3.1. Why? It's dark with yellow undertones. Let's open it and find out. So this foundation is super duper popular just because it's like it's $6.80 on, but you only can purchase it from the Ordinary's website. For $6.80 you get one full fluid ounce of product, and it comes in this little bottle with a pump, so you know it's real because pump action. But definitely I wanted to try it. Shaking it, it sounds super duper watery, which is Serum Foundation. Serum Foundations are very lightweight, with thinner coverage, which I think are great for the summer and for any time when you're really busy or you think that it's just not going to work out. So I actually took off my foundation and everything. I left my eye and brow on so I could just put on new stuff. So really quick, it has a balanced pH. It has a slightly more neutral base. The pH of it is 6 to 8.25 according to the Ordinary website. Or it's actually, and let's see, it's not water-free, but it's alcohol-free, oil-free, nut-free, vegan, gluten-free, soy-free, cruelty-free, but it's not silicone-free. So that means if you wear primers, you should be using a primer that is silicone-based, not water-based, because this has silicones. So the silicones are going to be what you want to use for your primers. You don't want them to be opposites. Sometimes it causes a problem. So first things first, I'm actually going to try it with my Milk Makeup Blur Stick, and I believe this has silicones in it, so it's going to definitely be a good grippy primer for this. Now, I'm not going to do my whole routine, but I am going to take the NARS Soft Matte Concealer on a brush and just pop it underneath my eye for instant rejuvenation of under eye area. I'm going to take a clean beauty blender. I love it for my under eye area because it just gives me a nice finish, and it also doesn't move. So I'm using the shade Caramel, and I use it for highlighting my under eye. And then my secret, well, it's not really a secret, but my trick is blend it out and everything. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it needs to be blended out rather well. And that's going to be my highlight for the rest of this look. For my under eye, just cleaning up my eyeshadow with it. Don't really have to, since I use a makeup wipe. Remove my makeup. Blending it out. So now my under eyes are extra light, but it's okay. So like, if the shade's too light, what you do is my technique, which is how I do it. Normally I have one, what's it called? I have on my cream contour as well, but I didn't feel like doing a lot of extra work, so we're just gonna have pump this out into the back of my hand. Let's see. Oh, it's like water. It's like actual water. Okay. Yep. It just splatted. Go ahead and apply it. And I'm seeing very this coverage. This coverage is like really low, but I don't know if I'm mad at that. So if not, there is another version of this. It's supposed to be called the Coverage, and that one's actually made for, you know, covering your skin. Meanwhile, this one, let me zoom you in, okay? Okay, so basically, we're just going and blending this shit out on my skin, and I'm honestly seeing super duper dewy. The color is not the worst match. I've had worse matches in foundation. And take it over the under eyelid with something like a sponge. Pick up the rest. Where's that cheek red? Oh, I have red makeup on my hand somewhere. Oh well. It's on coverage, huh? Again, taking it under the eye to tone down my under eye highlight. Because if you don't tone it down at all, this technique doesn't work. it makes you look really, really unbalanced. Like, if you look, I have an Instagram post, very honestly, I'm going to say, you can just tell I did not do my technique right. So this is my entire face in the Serum foundation. It's extremely dewy. I don't know how, stop that bee thunder. I don't know how I feel about this extremely dewy, just because, you know, like you do usually. Bitch, a new box, too, all that. It makes you feel some type of way. So then my next step of my technique, I'm like not gonna call this like my routine just because I skipped the contour. I just start highlighting under the eye area. Like so. I highlight under the eyes. This is the same color still. This is still caramel. This is just a Radiant Creamy, and I like the Radiant Creamy for this because basically it just looks really good on top of foundation, while Soft Matte kind of gives me that really, really, how I say it, like extra, like if you want cake face, forever face, it stays on for the rest of your life. I mean, the Radiant Creamy doesn't do that for me. It creases, but it does it for me in the Soft Matte. So I kind of just have different ones. I'm just gonna go ahead and blend it out again with the Beauty Blender. It just gives you a skin-like coverage without, it blends out easily on the skin. Like, I tried Soft Matte in other places. I fucked up the highlight too much, so I just blended it out the bottom of the sponge. But basically, like, I've tried them both ways, and I feel like each has their strength. On my oily skin, the strengths have been found, and now we just need to deal with it. And Radiant Creamy and my under eye just don't need to be deeply intertwined. So I'm not blending it deeply into the under eyes. I would do Soft Matte. I'm mostly doing it for the under eye highlight, which I screwed up there, so some erase. So we blend. If you don't know, the secret to erasing your makeup mistakes is use whatever you apply the product underneath it with, and fucking will erase. So it's really nice. I mean, like, my skin looks really flawless. I mean, it's like a really thin version of Born This Way for me, because I love Too Faced Born This Way. That's been my jam all motherfucking summer. I've been on a Born This Way kick, and it's been looking extra good. So, you know, I'm not mad at it. So next we're going to take the NYC, this is not the NYC powder. I always read the label, but it's wrong. This is the RCMA No Color powder. It's the white one, that super uber white one that people would tell you not to use because they're dark skin. I take my brush, this is the e.l.f. highlighting brush, but I use it for under eye. Take a little bit of this stuff, tap that off, right? Take a little bit of it, tap it off. Then, into the empty lid, put it and dust it around as to fill the brush and tap it off. And then after that, then go to your under eye and stabbing motion first, and then sweep. Starting with your stabbing motion, so guys. The stabbing motion presses the powder into the skin, or I guess it's pressing. I'm gonna press it into the skin first. To take away the tackiness. Then go back in with the sweeping to dust away any excess. Because honest to God, if you think that I want to wear literally white powder on my face and everyone knows it, then I mean, I think you're thinking of Bianca Del Rio. Like, come on now. You're not Bianca. You're not as good as Bianca. You're really as interesting. And my tip for new people who can't tell why, if you have enough powder in an area, when your brush doesn't drag across your skin, catching onto the liquid, you know, whatever they missed, that is when your brush just glides across the skin. That means the skin has been set properly. Okay, this is really pretty though. Like, on the skin, it's really pretty. Hey everybody, so it's SoIt'sSparrow. Welcome back to my little vignette. Hey, so I know that this is probably like the middle of the Ordinary Serum foundation video, but basically after I went ahead and applied all of that makeup and everything, It was so hot and my allergies were so bad that I wiped a lot of it off, like just sneezing and everything. Sorry, hand got hurt. So basically, like, it was kind of a squash. Like, literally I got home and just wiped it all off and said fuck it, because no matter what result I had at that point, it was so fucking hot that night that I can't even say that it was a good result to be able to do a first impression with. But basically, yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and try this again because it's not as hot today, and LA has been really heat wavy recently. Like, everywhere is out of air conditioners. So hopefully I'm able to do something interesting and save this look. So sorry about that. And we're back. Yes, I know I do not look like I did before, because after I got home, like I said in like the earlier vignette kind of thing, when I got home, didn't feel so great, so I wore it today. I've been wearing this foundation for like over 8 hours. I left the house at like 9:40 in the morning, and it's like, hold on, I'm gonna check my mom's phone because she left in the bathroom. It's literally, I've been wearing it for almost 12 hours now. This is not a normal human wear test. At some point between those 12 hours, we will take off makeup. So my nose is a little messed up. I'm gonna zoom you in. But my nose is a little messed up because I sneezed as soon as I got into work. I sneezed from my allergies, grabbed my nose, rubbed my nose, said, fuck. So come and see my sweaty glory. Alright, as you can obviously see, I'm really sweaty, so I'm just going to go ahead and reset my face now. I will say that it held up pretty well for a foundation that's like basically water. It held up pretty well. I'm going to be using the setting powder of the Hour, the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Powder, and I use it in, what is this color? Medium Deep 30. So while I do this, I'm also going to tell you guys I did change some things from when I applied it the first time you guys saw, since at that point I had been wearing makeup all day, so I really wasn't in the mood to like do a bunch. I'm wearing my NARS Soft Matte Concealer first and foremost all over my under eye area, and then I have it also just in general on the face. I have it with the Radiant Creamy Concealer from NARS as well. Then I also have I also use my Black Opal Deluxe Finishing Powder. I know you've heard of that before on this channel, unless you're new. Then if you're new, I love that shit. I use that to actually deep set. So I set my primer with the Black Opal Oil Control Formula Deluxe Finishing Powder on top of my primer, which was the Milk Makeup Blur Stick. I did do that in the earlier video, but just in case nobody, if you never heard of it, that is a thing I like on this channel. I think I have a video on it. I probably do. I'm fucking up my highlighter and I don't care because I just want to be not oily right now. Like, I just feel like oil everywhere. Okay. Then I set my under eyes with the RCMA No Color Powder, and I finished off again with this Maybelline Fit Me Powder, bronzer, blush, all. Come back. And then bronzer, blush, all that other shit, it doesn't really fucking matter, right? So, the verdict, because that's the important part, the verdict. I think this shit is I think it's really nice. I got a lot of compliments on my skin, the same ones I usually get when I wear my Too Faced Born This Way. But I don't feel like I'm wearing foundation, and that's a big thing for me since I'm used to the feeling of wearing foundation. I'm pretty used to kind of wearing foundation everywhere I go anyway. So the fact that this basically is, hey, you're not really feeling like you're wearing foundation is nice. And the fact that it held up over such a sweaty day, like literally the sweatiest day right now. The sweatiest. Since it held up over such a sweaty day, it's really, really nice for someone who, like me, does not wants that really lightly feeling out of their makeup. I just feel like, by the way, I highlighted with Becca Opal. It's very beaming. I feel like it's too light, but I'm starting to get used to it. I just feel like this foundation so far, it's a really nice thing for people who like, who like very lightweight foundations or are not used to wearing foundation, this is a very good option. It's got decent enough coverage for all of us full coverage fiends. It's got way more than enough coverage. I just feel like the fact that it's hard to see the shades. Like, I picked my shade at random from a litmus test from people who wear MAC. They did MAC to the ordinary comparisons, and I got the NC50 one. It's pretty close, especially since it's summer. I feel like I'll have to get a lighter one for winter though. If you have oily skin like I do, you're probably gonna have problems with this though. Like, I heavy duty set my face for a reason. I feel like it's just a thing we need to do. Heavy duty set if you're wearing a dewy or water coverage foundation. This foundation definitely gave me that watery coverage look like as soon as I opened it, so I already knew where I was going with this shit. Again though, in the original filming of me applying it, I was just not in the mood to really do extra shit for foundation. And that's my bad, because if I was wearing it for a long period of time, like today, when I'm going to work in this foundation, and I work in an air-conditioned environment, but I still sweat because I have been home since 6 o'clock and I said it's like 9:02. And once again, my camera died, so again, with the shitty quality video from my iPhone. But basically, yeah, I like this so far. I just reset it and everything. Lip is Samantha Ravindal from MAC. It's the collaborator thing. I did not get Laura Lee. I did not get Gabriel Zamora. I got Samantha Ravindal, just 'cause I like Samantha. She does really nice makeup and she's very cool. But yeah, so this foundation, so far, I like it. I'm gonna keep wearing it though. I'll give you guys like a full review obviously in the future. But anyway, if you like this video, go ahead and give it a great thumbs up. Leave a comment. Have you tried this? Are you gonna try this? Are you trying to find your shade? I'm gonna go hunt around. I know I've seen a video that has somebody posted the link to the MAC shades. So I'm gonna try to put that in the link down below in the description box because that's important. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. This is probably gonna come out before the subculture video because it's gonna be easier to edit too. Bye.